The gang is driving in the mystery machine on a deserted road in the middle of the night. Velma, looking at the map, says,
"According to this map, we should be close to the old abandoned mansion."
Daphne excitedly states,
"Ooh, I love exploring old mansions. I hope there are secret passageways and hidden treasures."
Fred chuckles.
That's the spirit, Daphne. Look, there it is.
Shaggy nervously states,
Like, are you sure we want to go there? It looks pretty creepy.
Scooby-Doo barks.
Bark? Yeah, pretty creepy.
Velma states with a determined look in her eyes.
Come on, guys, we're mystery solvers. We can handle anything.
They arrive at the mansion and park the mystery machine. As they approach the front door, they hear strange noises coming from inside. Fred, whipping his flashlight out, states,
Let's split up and search for clues.
Daphne excitedly states,
I call the attic.
Velma says with a grin.
I'll take the basement.
Shaggy states nervously.
Like, I guess Scooby and I will check out the first floor.
Scooby barks.
Bark? First floor.
The gang splits up and starts searching the mansion. Shaggy and Scooby explore the first floor and find a strange laboratory. Shaggy looks around nervously and says,
Like, what kind of place is this?
Scooby-Doo sniffs and says,
Hello, I smell something bad.
Suddenly, Madara Uchiha appears in front of them. Madara, appearing menacingly as usual, exclaims,
Welcome, foolish mortals. You have stumbled into my laboratory and now you will pay the price.
Shaggy, looking terrified, asks.
Like, who are you?
Madara smirks.
I am Madara Uchiha, the most powerful ninja in the world. I have the Rinnegan, the Sharingan, the Mangekyo Sharingan, and the Wood Release. And now, I will use my powers to destroy you.
Scooby stealing Shaggy's line.
Zoinks?
Shaggy and Scooby run away from Madara, who chases after them. They go through multiple rooms and hallways, but Madara keeps getting closer. Shaggy panting because of loss of breath.
Like, we've got to lose him.
Scooby exclaims,
Lose him!
They turn a corner and see a flight of stairs leading up to the attic. Shaggy and Scooby start running up the stairs, but Madara uses his wood release to create a wall in front of them, blocking their path. Shaggy, angered, asks,
Like, how are we supposed to get past that?
Suddenly, Fred, Daphne, and Velma arrive at the top of the stairs. Fred heroically exclaims.
Leave this to us, gang.
Daphne, determined, says.
We'll handle Madara while you two find a way to escape.
Velma, analyzing the situation, begins.
According to my calculations, Madara's powers can only be countered by Ultra Instinct.
Shaggy confusedly asks.
Like, what's Ultra Instinct?
Scooby barks.
What?
Velma, thinking to herself.
If only we had a way to defeat Madara and his Rinnegan.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, the Backstreet Boys appear. Finally, a break for the gang.
Hey guys, what's going on?
We're stuck. We can't figure out how to defeat the bad guy.
What bad guy?
Madara Uchiha. He's got the Rinnegan and a whole bunch of other powers.
And he's using them to try and take over the world.
Ruh-roh?
Yeah, like we need some kind of secret weapon or something.
Kevin steps forward, his eyes full of sexual lust and determination to save the day.
Maybe we can help.
How?
We've got a few tricks up our sleeve.
Madara, laughing maniacally, states.
You think a bunch of boy band singers can defeat me? I am the most powerful shinobi in the world.
AJ, with his face looking chiseled and of stone, steps forward and says,
Maybe we can't defeat you, but we can distract you.
Madara raising an eyebrow.
What do you mean?
The Backstreet Boys start singing a classic.
What is this noise?
Shaggy, taking advantage of Madara's state of unawareness, goes into Ultra Instinct and Scooby joins the fight. Madara tries to use his Rinnegan and other powers but is overwhelmed. Fred approaches Madara with the mystery machine.
Time to take a ride, Madara.
Velma reveals a button and says,
And we have a little surprise for you.
Daphne presses the button and the mystery machine transforms into a giant robot. Madara, looking surprised, steps back and states,
What is this?
It's the BSB-1.
And it's packing some serious firepower.
The BSB-1 starts firing lasers and missiles at Madara. Madara tries to defend himself but is ultimately defeated. Scooby barks triumphantly. Shaggy, patting Scooby on the back, says,
Good job, buddy.
Velma, smiling, says,
Looks like we saved the day thanks to the Backstreet Boys.
Fred, nodding, states.
Yeah, and the mystery machine robot.
Daphne giggles.
And let's not forget about Shaggy's Ultra Instinct.
Howie, smiling, says.
And Scooby's barking.
Nick laughs and adds.
And AJ's singing.
Brian smiles and adds.
And Kevin's flying skills.
AJ, smiling, also adds.
And Howie's dance moves.
Kevin chuckles.
And Nick's tech skills.
Scooby barks triumphantly. Shaggy adds.
And our teamwork.
Velma smiling proudly adds.
And our brains.
Fred smiling says.
And our courage.
Daphne smiling says.
And our fashion sense.
Everyone laughs at the end of all these redundant statements, and it fades to black after a hard day of work.